EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, called it the 26. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be let out by their seventh-year quarterback.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Up the middle they go. Level. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. 3 and out. A real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Looking to throw. McKay setting up the screen. Harris. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun. Holt. Pressure comes and down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. They bring their punter out there now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. They punted 3 times. 6. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. McKay dancing to his left. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
This guy's proven himself to be one of the best in the NFL. He brings an added dimension to their offense with his ability to read defenses and know when he's able to pull it down and take off and go.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Back to throw. McKay. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down. Now a play fake here on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Lions.
Holding offense.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Delay of game, offense.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Still first down.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Back to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Tucker. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
They'll look to throw again.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down.
A 2nd and 11 from the 19. Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on, because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet. He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20, but over 7,000 yards in a career, fantastic.
His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to, pick up a first down.
On first down, Willis. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Willis, and he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw. Holt. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5. And they'll send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. A strong running. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Buenos Aires about set for another try on offense.
We sort of suspected that the elements might wreak havoc on both of these offenses, and that's been the case. No points on either side as this drive begins with a first down. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
He's across midfield, down the left sideline,
and all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker.
Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
2nd and 5.
Harris running straight ahead. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Back to throw. McKay. Touchdown! A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead.
Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Buenos Aires about set for another try on offense. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. McKay. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 6 catches, 73 yards.
And he's number 6 in the league in receiving yards, and he plays for his team first. But he also, in the back of his mind, he's thinking, if I can get into the top 5, that might affect his bonus in his contract.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Off play action. McKay. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. McKay. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Off the RPO, he completes it. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flushed out right. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. It's their quarterback with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking, nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up.
2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Holt. Can't get away, and he's taken down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Holt. And he fins it. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
So they bring out their punter as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Throwing to start the drive. McKay, the 20. Touchdown. A big play there. 48 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while, and then you get a chance to come.
He's got a man complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Give him 30 yards there.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Holt. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it 2nd down.
At the 34-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Holt. Williams brings it in. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Back to throw. Holt got a man, and he lost the football. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. They go play action here on 1st down. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there on the sack to bring up 2nd and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Looking to throw. Holt. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 1st touchdown on the year. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's had things all his way in this 1st half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. McKay. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there. 52 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Back to throw. McKay. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, McKay, and it's caught. Touchdown! A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
So that drive spanned 5 plays. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's just been looking for some space. You know, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
2nd and 3. Being chased out left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
On 3rd down, it's Willis, and the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And on now is the punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
Throwing to start the drive. McKay.
That's caught by Tucker.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Off play action. McKay looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mills. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. This is caught, and he will take it in for the touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down, and his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Extra point right down the middle, and the route is on here in this first half. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. A final shot before break. Holt. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5.
Pass interference. Defense.
So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we close out the first quarter of this season. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat, and it's the home team who are out in front. Justin Jefferson, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Next, we head off to check out another game. And as you see, they were losers earlier this afternoon. Anthony Richardson, excellent in the victory as his guys moved to 3-1 after 4 games. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you, and that one all tied.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Rocco switch, rock, smash, alert.
Throwing to start the drive. Holt.
To the sideline and incomplete.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Throw caught there by Willis. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Looking to throw. Holt. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The offense back out there at the line ready for their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
2nd and 5. Throw left side, completion to Rice. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the point is Army's first down.
Operating from the gun. McKay, throw left side, complete. That's Tucker. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. They run the counter. Lovell, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Back to throw. McKay. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Tucker. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris.
Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Off the play fake. McKay. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw. McKay. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Touchdown! 25 yards for the touchdown. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Here's a 2nd and 7. Over the middle, complete. That's Harper. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Back to throw. Holt. Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
From the gun on third down. Holt. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return.
Buenos Aires about set for another try on offense. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Mills. That one, a first down pickup of 8. They hand this off to Harris. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes.
This is caught inside the 15.
And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15.
And a huge play that time. And even 50 yards.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Looking to throw. Nash. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on.
Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Throwing to start the drive. Holt able to find Willis. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. From the 38 now. Here's second down at a yard. Back to throw. Holt. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Operating from the gun, Holt.
He's got this to Williams, complete.
And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Finding Williams once more, complete. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, Holt. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Harper. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Operating from the gun, Holt. He finds his man, complete. It's Harper. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 10-yard line.
Looking to throw, Holt.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Holt. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th, and we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down.
And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. This is 3rd and 4. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
Back to throw. Holt. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Harper. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete. That's Willis. And out of bounds right around the 20.
Now a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a handoff up the middle. Willis. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Willis. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there.
His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year.
And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. And that touchdown there, it's not going to get him a win. It makes things a little more respectable.
Yeah, a little more palatable going out in this ball game. A little something to build on going into the next game, but it won't alter the final score.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will cut this lead down to 25. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was finished by the touchdown run from the 15.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The visitors' offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not. And I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with 3rd down coming up. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw. Holt. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off play action. Holt.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Buenos Aires about set for another try on offense. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Buenos Aires,
they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the home team here, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis.